Hey guys, my name is JD Gonzalez, class of 1969 and president of the Father Patrick H. Koch Alumni Association, and I am extremely proud to be your president and carry the banner of Father Koch's name. I'm here today with my good brother, Tom Koch. Tom?
Yes, JD, I'm glad to be here too. I'm particularly pleased that you asked me to be the co-chair of Father Patrick Koch Alumni Association. I was in the class of 48. He graduated 4 years before me. He was actually the first valedictorian to come out of Jesuit, the first priest to come from Jesuit in Dallas.
Wow.
So I'm really pleased to be part of it.
I wasn't aware of that. I didn't realize that Father Pat was a valedictorian. One of the most important things that Tom and I wanted to visit with you tonight, guys, was we're going to have our inaugural Father Patrick H. Koch Scholarship Drive coming up on Sunday, April the 20th through Wednesday, April the 23rd. And during those 4 dates, the main purpose for us to visit with you is to raise money. We've got one thing that we do, and we do it well, and it's a complete focus that we have, and it's the purpose and the mission of our organization, and that is we fundraise for incoming Jesuit freshmen who need tuition to get into Jesuit. And the second thing we do with that money is we help young alumni from Dallas Jesuit who are in colleges and universities across the country. We help them with funds also. Last year we gave 10 $1,000 scholarships to incoming freshmen. We're going to do the same thing this year, adding $30,000 hopefully to young Jesuit alumni that are in colleges. And that's a big step up, and we can't do it without you. So, you know, Tom and I wanted to get with you and visit tonight and kind of talk to you about that. The other thing we wanted to mention is that how you can contribute. Number one, we're going to have some guys calling you, class captains. If you know anybody that wants to be a class captain, or if you want to be a class captain, give us a ring. You can reach our executive director, Susan Lee, 972-934-3249. Susan will take your call, she'll visit with you, and she'll get you up as a class captain. Tom's going to serve as a class captain, and you know Pat Snitches, he's going to be a class captain. You guys know a lot of the guys that built Dallas Jesuit, and we're all going to serve together to raise this money. Another way to help us and to help me and to help Tom to reach our goals is you'll be able to get online at www.menforothers.org. That's menforothers.org. You'll have the ability to pay online. We're going to send out some letters to the guys, and in those letters there'll be envelopes in which the guys can contribute and send a check back. You'll also be able to call our number at the office, and that's 972-241-8701. You want to get more involved and give us some money? You got some different ways in which you can do it, guys. You know, Tom, I completely forgot something that was important a moment ago, and that is that we're a 501c3 nonprofit. A 501c3 nonprofit that, again, raises money for the kids at Jesuit. One of the great things we've had this year is the Leadership Lecture Series. And in the Leadership Lecture Series, what we did was we put together a group of great speakers that are nationally known, regionally known, and known in the Dallas area. The first one was Gloria Campos from Channel 8. We had a special ops officer last month, Jess Johnson. Jess was a Jesuit dad. His son Justin graduated in 2006. I think it's St. Monica dad. And he was a prolific speaker. In the month of April for the Leadership Lecture Series, we're going to have the famous Rick Goslin, Catholic boy who's done well from the city of Detroit. Most of you guys know Rick Goslin is in the NFL Hall of Fame in the sports reporters section. He's one of the top sports reporters in the Dallas Morning News. He's been with us probably 5 or 6 years. It's going to be his 5th, 6th year, something like that. The guy is phenomenal. Let me just tell you, the last 4 or 5, 6 years he's been with us, he has picked straight down the line the top 95 to 98 NFL draft picks right in a row. The guy is a genius. Come see us April 17th at Ozona's. We're going to have a blast, drinking beer, talking to Rick, listening to all the things he's got to say. In the month of May, Tom, we have, I think, Craig Watkins, the district attorney, isn't that right?
And district attorney of Dallas.
And in the month of June, we have, I think it's the mayor of Dallas is going to be.
Tom Leppert.
Yeah, Tom Leppert, thanks. He's going to be talking to us in the month of June. July and August, we're going to break for vacation like everybody else. We've earned it. And in the month of September, we've got the two greatest coaches in the history of Jesuit. They're all great, but these two guys built a kind of an athletic empire at the school. And who's going to be there for that, Tom?
Oh, Gary Pasquet.
And Roof Bruton. Roof Bruton and Gary, you guys know them, class of 55. They're going to talk about the greatest football games, baseball games, and probably the greatest swim meets in the history of Jesuit.
And it's really a pleasure to have them being part of our organization.
Yes, it is. We got two great icons that are part of our group, and they're wonderful, and they bleed blue and gold. The other thing is, let's see, in the month of October, we've got Jess Johnson coming back. You guys need to be involved and come and hear this guy. He's incredible, talking about what we're doing in the Middle East. Tom, what do you love about the Leadership Lecture Series the most?
Well,
and the organization, I guess I should say.
I definitely enjoyed Jeff Johnson. He had some very good tales he told while he was in Special Ops. But what I love about the organization, several things. I love the way we get together to relax and enjoy ourselves. We bring our wives, we have a good meeting, have a little beer. I like it because beer is cheap where we meet. Other than that, I was really pleased the way these young gentlemen we helped last year, how grateful they were for the help we gave them. They might not have been able to go to Jesuit without that. This year, we're going to help people in need try to get into high school, but as well as that, we'd like to help those that can't afford college to get a start in college.
Absolutely, no, and those are great points that Tom's making. The kids really can't make it without us, and you guys know that. So anyway, just wanted to send our love to you guys, send you this message, and I didn't want to forget Doug Brooks. Doug Brooks was our speaker this past month, and it was great watching him wear his beanie while he gave his speech. And anyway, hey, you guys have a beer for us, maybe an occasional tequila shot, if you will, and we'll be back with you next month, okay? Ad majorem Dei gloriam, brothers. We love you.
Class of 48, you'll be hearing from me.
Me too, 69ers.